Welcome to California Wayfaring. I'm Julie, and today I want to show you how to spend 2 days in Sonoma County. From wine tasting in Healdsburg to the Sonoma Coast and Bodega Bay, there's a lot to see and do here. Whether you're looking for a wine-themed itinerary or just a general, well-rounded guide to what to see and do in 2 days, this has what you need. As always, I've put the link to the blog post with all the details about this itinerary in the description of this video on YouTube. But for now, let's go see what we find. On this trip, I'm driving up to Sonoma County from San Francisco. It's only an hour's drive from the Golden Gate Bridge, but I still want to break up the trip with a hike. I stop at Olompali State Historic Park in Marin County, which has great hiking trails and lots of history. Everyone from Native Americans to the Grateful Dead used to live here. From Olompali, I head the rest of the way up to Healdsburg. I'm staying at Single Thread, a beautiful hotel and restaurant. This place is particularly famous for its restaurant, but the rooms are beautiful too. Let me show you mine. Outside the rooms, there's a communal area and a roof deck. They're great places to sit and relax. After getting settled in, I head into Healdsburg itself. There's a lot to see and do here, from coffee shops and cafes to award-winning restaurants, hotels, boutiques, and more. Whether you want to go vintage shopping or wine tasting, there's something you can find in Healdsburg. Back at Single Thread, I settle in for dinner. This place has a 3 Michelin-starred restaurant, and it's one of the best places to eat in Sonoma County. The next morning, I feast on Single Thread's famous Japanese-style breakfast. It's as impressive as it looks. After breakfast, I'm off to go wine tasting. My first stop of the day is Montagne Russe. They specialize in cool climate Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Syrah. Next up is Porter Creek Vineyards, a beautiful winery in the Russian River Valley. It's amazing to try wines made from grapes grown right next to the tasting room. My final tasting is in Occidental at Bohème Wines. I get to do a tasting with the winemaker himself. He makes everything from rosé to Pinot Noir from local vineyards right around the area. From Occidental, I drive up and over the hills to the Sonoma Coast. There are beautiful beaches here and great seafood. It's a fun place to visit in Sonoma County. When I get to Bodega Bay, I can't help stopping at Spud Point Crab Company for a bit of their famous clam chowder. Highway 1 takes me down into Marin County as I make my way back to San Francisco. Along the way, I stop in Point Reyes Station, a historic town with lots of great shops and restaurants. I also head over to Inverness to photograph the famous shipwreck. My last stop is the Pelican Inn in Muir Beach. This place feels like a country pub in England. I have dinner here before heading back to San Francisco. Thanks for coming around Sonoma County with me. I hope you've had a good time, and I hope this guide has inspired you to get out and explore this part of California yourself. It's a beautiful part of the Golden State and one of my favorite places to spend time here. Like I said before, the full itinerary is in the link in the description of this video on YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you go. Happy travels!